Welcome to Life in Times of Cotto. I am your host, Jay Cotto, and in today's discussion, I want to talk about accountability. And that's actually one of the, it's a pet peeve of mine when people don't take accountability for the situations that transpire, the things that transpire, the reactions that transpire, and it's almost as if you have it's almost as if you have this take mentality. You have you just want to make sure that you can take, and you want to make sure that you can give, but you never want to feel the same things that you've attributed to someone else. You never want to be in a position that you attributed to someone else. And that to me is something that's wild. I stand firm, and I stand very, very firm when I say, well, if I did something and this situation transpired, well, fuck it, man, I did that. So I gotta pay for this. I'm owed this result because of what was done. And I do understand that there are such situations that maybe you didn't think that was gonna happen. Maybe, and it was unintentional. But there's situations that do happen, and you do have to be aware of what comes with it. I'm a very big, firm believer in just trying to do the right thing. And yes, I don't even know that I could say that, but I'm going to say it. Sometimes you can do the right thing for the wrong reason, or do the wrong thing for the right reason, if that makes any kind of sense, right? But even doing something like that, knowing that you have your heart in the right place, knowing that you're trying to do something that is going to be for the greater good, there could come a situation that may not transpire well, and the end result may not be what you have wanted it to be. And you got to accept that. You got to sit and just be like, well, this is the decision I made, and this was the outcome of that decision, and be happy with that. Not happy, but be accepting of that. So it drives me absolutely banana sandwich that more people don't think this way. It drives me bananas that someone can understand and know that they did something and think that there's no repercussions for it. To think that they never are going to have to pay for something that they did. And that to me is insane. That's a level of insanity that is incomprehensible to me. And there's millions of people in the world like this. Millions. And again, it's a peeve, and I'm sure a lot of people have this peeve. And I might be one in millions of people that have this peeve, but that drives me wild. And this is just my way of just kind of venting that out. I'm venting that out, actually. If you didn't pick up on that earlier, but I'm venting this out, but not just venting it out. I'm just hoping that maybe more people would see something like this and understand that, whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, whatever it is that you plan, things may not always work out the way you want them to work out. And I'm hoping that what you plan and what you do and what you're thinking is the right thing, and your heart's in the right place. But always know that there's repercussions for everything. There's an end result for everything. Like that. One of my favorite sayings is, it's time to pay the piper, right? Because that's what it is. It's time to pay the piper, right? And just kind of go through life knowing that no matter what you did, you tried to do the right thing. You tried to make sure that everything was good. You tried to make sure that you did your due diligence to make sure that things were as perfect as they could be, But just know that if they don't end up that way, be accepting of that. Same thing as if you did something malicious and hateful and dreadful, right? You did that. You did it. And when you did it, when it's time to pay the piper, know that that's what it is. It's time to pay the piper. Karma's a bitch, homeboy. You know what I mean? And that's basically what that is. Anyway, that's all I got. Do what you do it well, do it the best way you know how. Jay Cotto, I'm out. Peace.